Good morning, my beautiful, beautiful, lovely burritos. How you doing, everybody? How you doing, Rain Man? How you doing, Bootsy? I hope you're all having a great Sunday morning. So, good morning, survival. Beautiful, wonderful morning it is. So, I was reading an article and everything on Google News, right? About how humanity, the nomadic tribes and everything throughout the world, throughout history and everything, survived and relished on sheep. You know, sheep has been with humans for the dawn of time. We we have learned. That's why we have things like we are a flock. We are herd animals. We are, flock creatures, stuff like that, because are, we need a group not only for protection, but also for our own security, our own mental health, our own key to socialization, right? And that's where sheep come in. Yes, yes. There has been a lot of things to go along with sheep also. But you see sheep herders, sheep handling, all the way back into the biblical times, David and Goliath. David was a sheep herder. You see sheep are a multi-purpose item. A multi-purpose creature. Pretty much like they're not as heavy, they can live on pretty much anything. They can graze on anything. Right, Bootsy? I mean, even in Australia, there even in the outback there is wild sheep. Sheep has became a staple of a lot of civilizations. Um, they provide wool, they provide milk, they provide, cheese, they provide pretty much a whole assortment of food and other nourishing things. Like you can make sheep milk soap. You can make lotions out of their milk. You can do a lot of things with sheep. With you know, unlike cows are pretty much a one resource item. You know, you drink their milk. But create a lot of you can't really create a lot of other things with, yeah, goats also, the omnivore kind of creatures like goats, sheep, stuff like that. Where, unlike goats. Hey Ron, how you doing, brother? Yes, I mean, the thing with sheep, other than goats and everything, is that the other qualities of sheep, you know, you can take their wool, you can create clothing out of it. You can do a lot of things with sheep than you can with with other animals. You know, it's a it's one of those, how much can you get out of one animal? Um, a lot of a lot of animals, a lot of other animals, they only have one purpose. They correct. That's and sheep are like goats. Sheep can pretty much digest anything, like goats can. They can survive in the harshest weathers. They can survive in the harshest climates. You see sheep running around in the outback, in godforsaken, high, the godforsaken, hellish temperatures of the outback, and living out there. If you look at Les Stroud when he was in the outback, he was sleeping 5, 10 feet away from just wild sheep, you know. Uh, the thing there is there is a and also sheep are easier to train. Sheep are easier to follow the leader. Right, Bootsy. You know what I'm talking about, like there is differences in animals, like you see mountain goats, mountain sheep, you see them all over the place, bighorn rams and stuff like that, climbing mountains in Tibet, like it is a sheep are a creature that can go anywhere and has been traded throughout, civilizations since God knows when. Um, we we kind of forget we kind of forget our roots. Civilization has turned us from being nomadic and turned us into mono, what is it called, mono decreed areas where we stay in one place. We do not travel anymore. We do not, our ancestors, if it got too cold or whatever, we moved to a warmer place. We don't expand where we are anymore because we can't do that anymore. The world is not a free range as it used to be. Yeah, we stay at home. We stay at home. We can't really travel anymore. We can't, because the way civilization is. Um, Going on that. Sorry, everybody. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. We can no longer travel. We can no longer be nomadic because nomadic is now considered homelessness. There's a fine line between being nomadic we do not want to consider ourselves. I mean, even gypsies don't consider themselves homeless because they do have an RV. They have something that they live in. But that is only for so nowadays is made with an expiration date. RV, RVs, stuff like that. It's all made on a spectrum, and it's only made for so long. Um, we do not. We do not live for adventure anymore. We do not live for. We do not. We're not around anymore for survival S situations. We just don't do that anymore.
Give me a second, everybody.
Because if we could just up and leave, if we could just up and go wherever we want to and park wherever we could, like we used to, just 200 years ago, the world would be a different place. The world would be able to heal itself. The world would be able to regenerate. The world would be able to run the way that it should run. Because when the world was created one area, and it does not allow it to regenerate, does not allow it to rebuild itself, rebuild its resources. When your resources, I mean, it's a fine, minute. Use, abuse, recycle it. We do not play that mindset anymore. We do not allow the world to regenerate. So we have to take other measures. Sorry, everybody. I'm traded in to get a nice little free candy van, pretty much. Correct, Bootsy. We are dependent on the system. And that's how we control the world. there is no finding your own. There is no finding your own anymore. There is no searching. There is no. There's no. How should I put it? There is no self-worth anymore. Yeah, Ron. I found a van that I want to turn into a camper van. So hopefully I can get a good trade in on that. There is. It's a nice 2001. It's a nice 2001 E350 van. But you know, the things with the world now is the domestication of humanity. We have become domesticated, just like animals. We are as needy as a pet, and we are the pet to the government. We are a pet to the system. We need to be fed. We need to be watered. We need to be taken care of. We need to be, if we get a boo-boo, if we get a scratch, we need to be taken care of. It's a code. It's not code. Well, it technically is a codependent society. The government relies on us to work our ass off and everything, to pay taxes, to pay their paycheck, while we take from the government. While we have the government watch our back and handle every small little detail that we need on the daily, there's only so much that this system can support. Sorry, everybody, give me a second. God. Being a survivalist, being a prepper, you collect too much bullshit. You know that? You collect way too much bullshit and you never use it. Yeah, they're watching your back in more ways than one, Ron.
It's one of those give and take mindset. Life isn't free for a reason.
Life is not free for a reason.
Life does not
handle well if you're not being watched, if you're not being taken care of.
correct. It's one of those.
One of those mindsets of you are always being watched. Big Brother is always watching. You know?
And it's true. Big Brother is always watching. Big Brother does not care about you per se. But Big Brother cares about what you do.
It's
a very, very iffy
talk about, will Big Brother be there for you if you truly need him? No. But will Big Brother be there if you fuck up? Yes.
And it goes with any kind of survival situation also. You know? People have been
put in jail and everything because of their survival, because of what happened to them in a survival situation. You know that? You know, people have been put in jail because of survival situations. What is up, Melissa? How you doing? Sis? There was a survival situation in Canada. A guy killed like 6 Canadian geese to eat, right? He was lost in the woods. He was a logger or something like that. And he was lost. And he was lost for like 4 months, right? He killed like, they asked him, like, how did you survive? And he said, I killed Canadian geese and ate them. And in Canada, you can't kill Canadian geese. That is like their bird. And it's supposedly on an endangered species list or something like that. But after he came back and everything, and after he got out of the hospital, they arrested him for 6 months because he killed. They put him in jail a month for each one of the geese that he killed. He was in jail for 6 months because he had to survive. That's what I'm trying to say. Big Brother will find a way to punish you, no matter what you do.
It's fucked up, but the way the world is. Oh God. I've not had to bend over like this in God knows how long.
Ugh, fuck. Oh, I'm doing good, Nicole. I'm doing good, sis. I'm glad you are too. Ugh.
The world is like a double-bladed dagger. You know that? The world only sees and acts on what it wants to see and act on.
The world does not care about you. The world only cares about what you can afford, what you can do, how you can afford it.
The world has stopped. The world has stopped being. How should I put it? The world has stopped being good.
For a long time. The world does not care about you. The world does not care about you. The world does not care if you survive because you are replaceable. You're replaceable to the world. And they show it to us every day. Whether it's a business, whether it's whatever. Because humanity has been on the verge of collapse for God knows how. You know, there is no there there is no, how should I put it, sympathy for humanity. You know, there there is no love for humanity either anymore. Humans hate humans just as much as everything else hates humans. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. It's all a facade. Cats, what are y'all doing? Please stop. You know, there's only so much the world can and will help you with. The rest is on you. The rest is God. The world is a great joke. The world is there is no saving grace in this world anymore. Saving grace has gave up the goat a long time ago. And it's because humanity has given up on caring about each other. No shit. Oh fuck. Hi everybody. I'm sorry I'm gonna have to get off here. I will start another live stream here soon. Work's calling me. I love you all. Y'all have a good one. I'm so sorry. I'll start another one here in an hour, okay? I love you. Y'all take care, family. Bye. Yeah. I love y'all. Bye, family.